Good morning, Twisters. We're going to continue with our videos on how to tips and tricks of growing tomatoes. And I started showing you about the suckers. Now I'm getting around to planting them, and I wanted to show you all the roots they have sent out, and it's time to put them in the ground. Now I want you to look at the how this is growing. We're going to cut off this part because we're going to really see, ooh, nice long roots. Okay, we're really going to bury these deep, and I'm cutting this one off so I can bury it up to here. And here, let's get my, and of course I've got my Epson out here. And I've done some of these, and thought I'd pick up the camera and kind of bring you along. Now also I'm going to show you the, but you can see how wilty they are. They're going to do that until they send out and they get new, they've got roots, but now they have to get their moisture from the ground. So it's very important to water these day and night, or however it is, if you got a sprinkler, whatever you're going to use. And here it is, nice long deep roots. We want all those because that's what's going to feed. And here we go. Now we're going to, there, and that's that. And I'm going to trim off, you know, like we do the ends, because we don't need to feed these old wilty leaves. And we'll just keep trimming those back as it grows. But they will get wilty, so don't get discouraged. As you can see over here, they just, in fact, I need to clip these. We don't want anything really touching the ground because that will also bring in diseases, and we don't want that. There we go. Yeah. Anyway, I just did those. Now here it is. Here's the new sucker. And I brought my Epsom salt, the magnesium, to give it some nourishment a little bit. These don't need fertilizer. I mean, if you have compost in your box or wherever you're, I'll put that in there and put that in my compost. I'm going to do one more here. Then I'm going to show you, so when we come back to this subject, I wanted to show you the difference between when we just take the sucker off and don't put it in the water. We just directly plant it. So this one right here, I'm going to dig the hole first. And then we're going to walk over to our mature plants and that are even putting out tomatoes. And that's over here in this box. And I want to show you some suckers. Whoops, I'm going to see where I'm going here. Suckers that we can use in order to multiply. Now this one here is too small. This one here, but I am going to take it off. Okay, so let's go on to this one. Yep. Here I'm going to trim the tomatoes. So make all the leaves. Our mantra, we don't grow leaves. Okay. So let's move on down to a nice plant. And I may not have a big one because I have been Yeah, checking these plants. So let's go over to this box and see if I've got any suckers we can use. All right. And I've got this box also to plant suckers. As I don't. There we go. Well, I don't see one. But on the next one, in the next video, I'll show you the difference between them. And as I said, I've been coming out, of course, every day and checking my tomatoes. They grow like, whew, overnight. And here's one here. I'll just let this one grow here. I think these are better boys. And let's see. Yeah, better boys. All right. So if you see any leaves that are turning funky like this, cut them off. You don't want them on in your garden. Okay. Yep. So what I'll do is in the next video show you the difference between the two, and they even they even wilt quicker than now here's the other one I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut here, and these are really super long, okay? And all we really want is this top foliage, this top right here. So what and I've seen that, and it works for me as well. They actually bend this part here on the bottom, and you kind of hear a crack, and that's just, it's bending. But we're going to use this whole thing. Of course, it might help if I love to get my hands in the dirt, but so therapeutic. Okay, so here is one that we're just going to bend. You'll hear a snap, but you just don't know how quick that is going to heal up. And we're going to bring them right there around the plant, and this will grow like the others, and it's not going to be, and here's our main stem right here that's going to come out. And so I'm going to put some Epsom salts around this. And if they don't, just pull them out. And then you can, you know, it takes a week or so, 10 days or more, to have them take hold. If you keep them wet now, that's the key, to keep them watered. So those roots, see over here, I don't think this one over there is going to make it. So I'll probably pull that out and put in another sucker. And my water, always be hydrated. All right, so here's a nice long one as well, two of them. And you could cut them off now, because you do have nice roots here if you don't want to mess with the folding and the thing. But I just put them all in and stick it in there, and just make sure they're watered well. Uh-oh, now this is an enemy of ours. This is a tomato worm. I'm going to give this to the chickens, because if I get this one, and this is another reason why, I'm going to put that right there, and then you keep all the time, you're looking. Anyway, here. Every day you pull those things off, because we're organic. We don't like to use any pesticides. We just pick them off, give them to the chickens, and or we use neem, and I think I've showed you that before. Neem comes in a spray, or it comes in concentrate, and you, yeah. But if it's going to rain, you got to come back and spray if they're really infested. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's get this down in there. Oh, that's a good one. I got to clip this one. So, there we go. And Scoop in the dirt. Push that down in there. Pack it well. You don't want any air. You want to foster. Oh, see what I'm saying here? Look at here. This was in the jar. You see that right there? Yeah. Yeah, it'll eat that up. Oh, those chickens love this now. Okay. They're over there. Yeah, they don't like the sun. It's really hot. Yeah, we live in Mississippi. It's hot down here. Especially this year seems to be. Okay, so there that is. And it's well packed in there. Taking off all the worms. And I'm going to, now that I see that they're here, I'm going to check more closely the rest of the tomato patch. All the different plants. And here's another one I don't think is going to make it. Yep. It's really wilty. It was kind of sad when I put it out there. So, but anyway, you're going to have plenty of suckers. So, anyway, we will continually watch the growth of these because they were going to be, oh here, I'm going to put water on this one right now from the jar that I had to, yeah, might as well use up this water, I'm telling you. Alright, so finish up there and move on. So, as I said, the next one I'll put and then so we can have a control group. But the whole thing is water, water, water. We don't want, we've got to foster the roots to have a relationship now, not with water, but with the dirt. So that's what we'll watch them and kind of, yep. So I'll put all these little short little videos out so you can kind of see. That's maybe something that you want to incorporate. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. My nose is going today. All right, so here's the last one I'm going to do on video, and I'll do the rest of the jar off camera. And there that is. Just kind of bent it over a little bit. Or make a bigger, deeper hole. And there. So, yeah. And those are bad news. So you want to keep track of those and throw them away or give them to your chickens. They'll eat your plant up and bring others. Oh, see, here's another one right there. Right there, I just shook off. So, wow, 3. Got 3 so far. And we'll probably come back. It's supposed to rain later today. And, but these, you know, they'll eat your plant up, and that's just what they do. So we just get rid of them. Yeah. As I say, I've got another whole box there I've reserved for our suckers that I didn't pay for. I already paid the, I'll put up that, make sure that you see that video first. Or, yeah, there we go. Ooh, and that's a nice long one. I'm going to cut this off. And put that over here in my little pile. Yeah. Clip these off. Okay, and I'm going to put that on down here. And I've got the water on in the garden, so I'm going to water up all the plants. Make sure that that's not. And boy, if I'm going to be on checking everything for those. Well, the other one was just lying there on top of the ground. Maybe it got shook off when I was doing the others. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do for this video. I hope this helps some of your to extend your money, which is very important in this day and age. Let's see, I've got 1, 2 more, and I'll go around the other side and plant those. So there they are. This is the sucker box, and then over there is going to be another one. And I'm going to take these. I kind of checked these out. I didn't see any worms yet. But the tomato worms are really, I mean, they can do a number on your tomatoes in at night, and that's another reason to, oh, this is all stuck in there. Here's another sucker coming in there. And I might let these grow so I can get some more butter boys. And as I said, you just have to watch. Oh, I'm already getting nice. Oops. Sorry, I'm whooping my head around here. So that's it for now, and watch for the next video. Like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Love you guys. Bye, Twisters.